The Deck Network. Build a deck. Bam! This is the Deck Network. I'm your host, Mike D'Anzolio, and we have Mr. Met here.
The co-host, Matt Dalton. Remember, at the Deck Network, it's all decks all the time.
Yes, Matt. And
what do we got going on today, Mike?
Okay, today's show we're going to talk about Fiberon Decking. And we've done an interview with them every year.
Who's that? James Gunning over there?
Yeah, James is over. Yeah, he's been on the show probably a good half a dozen times.
Yeah, he's no stranger to the Deck Network.
A few times he got spliced to the editing room floor.
It happens.
Yeah,
Some of my best work lives there on that floor somewhere.
Okay, so let's get right into the video with Mr. James Gunning from the Fiberon commercial. Hi, today we're with a Deck Network veteran, Mr. James Gunning from the Fiberon Company.
Thank you.
James, how you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Oh, it's a great time coming to these shows, but it's certainly a lot of work.
Where's Matt?
Matt, he didn't make it.
I could have swore I saw him at the poker table last night.
Well, his tickets were unceremoniously slashed from the budget.
Oh, Matt, once again, short end of the stick, huh?
Okay, as usual, he just takes the microphone. So let him go.
It's a thing I do.
From what I understand, you got some new products.
I am very excited to launch some new products that we have, and I really do appreciate the Deck Network doing the first product launch, much like we did last year with Symmetry Rail.
Yeah. Okay.
So speaking about Symmetry Rail, Mike, the only thing that's different this year from last year is we've implemented colors this year. So last year we had the white product, and what's great about our rail is the spans. So it's 6 foot, 8 foot, 10 foot, 12 foot spans.
So you can go 12 feet without a post.
Yes, absolutely. 12 feet without a post. You can use matching square balusters, or you can implement the black round balusters.
All right.
So really excited to launch this product. I'm not going to take up a whole lot of your time today, Mike, because the next product I'm going to talk about, which has been a game changer already based on market demands, is, as you know, our Horizon line.
Thanks.
As you know, our popular Horizon line's been out for a while, Mike, but it's about time to revamp the color portfolio, and we've done that this year. And we've adopted a new product line in the Horizon family called Horizon Symmetry, and it's a new color palette, 3 new colors. If you can come over here and span on the camera, completely different grain texture from the normal Horizon that everyone loves. So a little bit deeper grain impression. It has grain impression on both sides, much like our original Horizon line. And we're really excited to launch these 3 new colors.
What's the name of this one here?
We have Cinnabar, Burnt Umber, and Warm Sienna.
So this is the Burnt Umber.
This is Warm Sienna.
Warm Sienna and the Burnt Umber.
Yep.
Darker brown.
And Cinnabar.
So that's the same over there.
Correct. So the market has loved this product so far. I'm really excited to launch it.
It has like a PVC look without a little shine.
It does, yes.
Yes.
So, you know, a lot of the competitors in the marketplace is changing the grain textures. So we think we've one-upped them. What do you think, Mike?
It looks great.
It looks great. So the other thing I would encourage you guys to do is if you're watching and you need more information on our product, please go to our website or contact this guy. Thanks.
Okay, that was it. That was our interview with James.
I am floored, Mike. You heard it right there on the film. They're making an uprising. Have the co-host come on the trips. It's time to free me from the chains that are the studio.
They're asking about him. I don't know what it is.
I get emails all the time. Matt at the Deck Network. Matt, why don't you go out on the road with Mike?
Yeah.
And now we're seeing it firsthand.
These
people are in the industry and they want me there, man.
I was walking by some booths and guys are yelling, "Hey, up to my necks and decks!"
You know what I got to do? I got to get an agent. What I got to do? Once
aren't
I get
you already a member of the Screen Actors Guild?
Something like that.
You're a card-carrying member of it. All right, so let's all right, now let's look at some of these decks.
Okay.
Let's get to their website.
What are we looking at? Do you have a couple options when it comes to
the Fiberon Decking? They have. Oh, here's something really good. You got to see. Go to the Fiberon website, and they have a little.
FiberonDecking.com.
Yes, and they have compare wood versus composites.
Okay.
And they could download the full report. But it says here, composite decking requires less maintenance than wood decking.
I never knew that it takes up to 30 hours a year in just maintaining.
This is what they're saying here. Composite decking is a lot like pre-finished flooring. It arrives in as a finished product and never needs sanding, staining, or painting, just the occasional soap and water. Wood needs to be finished after installation and then refinished every 1 to 2 years, meaning you'll be spending a significant amount of time in elbow grease maintaining your deck.
I believe it.
Where opposed to with a composite deck, you just clean it. Everything has to be cleaned. We've talked about that on the deck network.
The composite deck also gets tiring because you're sitting on the deck and you got your beverage and you got to lift the drink up to your mouth. There's a lot of things you got to do. With
You know, cleaning a deck, it depends on where it is facing. If it's facing the sun, or if it's under a tree, it's going to get all the little stuff dropping all over it. If it's facing the sun, and if you get a good few hard rains like we get them here in Long Island all the time,
especially
it cleans the decks off nice. So you don't have to clean your deck off every once in a while. Sure, if you had mud somewhere and the kids are dropping it all over the place, I'm sure
the dog's doing stuff on it. You know, you got to watch for that.
Okay, so let's go to there. We're going to talk about the Fiberon Good Life decking, which we have over here.
Now,
they have a bunch of different. Well, we're going to talk about symmetry decking, their products and decking. Let's go look at it. Let them tell us, or James from Fiberon tell us what we want to do here. All right, here we go. All decking companies, of course, they want to sell decking. So they have a value option, and then they have their prettier, more expensive options. So the Fiberon Decking is, sure, they have 3 colors in their Good Life line. This one is a light brown. I think this one is called Villa. That's the light brown. The Cabin is the darker brown, and the Cottage is the gray. I mean, these are nice colors. They have a nice deep grain, and I like these. This is a great value option. We sell it here at No Maintenance Decks at $2.49 a linear foot, and it's a great product for what it is.
What is it, grooved? And you got the clips?
Well, that's for the clips, and then they cut out a little bit of weight.
It's a little scalloped.
Yeah, just to make it cost a little bit less. But if you're just trying to get a basic deck for a good deck, not a wood deck, a good deck, not a standard composite deck that's going to fade, stain, and mold. One of these, a capped composite deck that has the 25-year fade and stain warranty on it. This is about the least price that we're going to be able to find. And if you don't want to pay for the clips, it looks great with the color-coded screws. Those are probably $35 per 100, so 35 cents per square foot to do these decks.
So for not a ton of money, you're off and running.
You get the exact color. We have 15 or 16 different colors of screws that we have this. We just match it. We just go to the site and they tell you which one it is.
And that's the advantage of working with the deck headquarters.
Yeah. Then they have their Sanctuary Decking. I don't really know what it is. I've had people call me and ask me about it, so I'll call my friends at Fiberon. They'll say it's not available in your area. The Protect Decking is it's one they've been selling for quite a few years. It's we're starting to get away from it because, as James talks about, the colors, they last 4 to 7 years, somewhere in that range, and they just get outdated after a while, and the company gets a new idea of something to do. That's what the symmetry decking is. So that's their Protect Decking. It's in a odd price point, and so we never sold an awful lot of it. Their Paramount Decking. Now this is real pretty PVC decking that they have. I do sell some of it. I should have probably brought some of the pieces up, but we do sell some of it. It's real pretty, but they have 6 colors of it. It's PVC decking. The Horizon Decking is the one that they probably sell the most of, and so they have 2 outcroppings of the Horizon Decking. They have their standard colors and their symmetry. The symmetry is in the Horizon line. Let's all right, the symmetry decking. This is the one that's kind of nice, and this was the one that James was showing us on the site. Exceptional looks, uncompromising performance. As James told us, we have the 3 colors of this. The Warm Sienna, this is the one that's going to sell the most. It's a medium brown. It's got a real nice grain on it. Doesn't that look a little different?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It's got a nice grain.
It
looks as almost like a PVC kind of grain to it, but it's a capped composite, so it's got the 25-year fade and stain warranty. Super durable, and you can just tell I can tell by looking at a product how durable it is, because I've seen so many deckings that are really soft and it has a certain look to it, and this one that's really durable and they have a certain look. Well, this has that look to it. So the
durability.
yes, the warm sienna, that's going to be the biggest seller. Keep that over here, Matt,
Okay.
because this is going to be a border for this. This is the burnt umber. It's a dark color. You're going to see this one as a border color for this all the time.
Yeah, that'll play
You
well
always,
off
you
of
always
that.
have the lighter color as the main body of the deck, and the darker color is the border. I have people. I get this question, I don't know, once a month or so. What if I want to use a darker decking and a lighter border? And I actually did it out on my showroom here. Is that we have the lighter color, then we have the darker color, and then I put another one. I put
A lighter color on.
Yeah, I put two of them.
Okay.
So I'll put the lighter color and the dark. I'll mix that up a little bit, and keep it so that it looks better with the darker on the outside.
And we're always trying out new things here
Yeah.
at the Deck Network to see what looks best in your
There
home.
are trends. Okay, now this one is a reddish. Now, red is not a real big seller of ours. We probably only sell about 5 to 7% reddish decking, but this one's kind of reddish brownish.
Yep.
So
It's a warm
yeah,
red.
it looks real good, and it's called Cinnabar.
Oh, man.
Like Cinnabons.
Yeah.
Cinnabar. Maybe
Go to
that's
the
what-
mall, get a Cinnabon. I'm a little hungry.
Or the airport. That's where I see
Thirsty.
them all the time. So
But when you
this
leave
is
it
a
on the
real
trip-
pretty color. This can go with a gray house, a white house. This can go even with a brown house. With white railings, that's going to look really sharp. But so they did a great job.
Price point on this line.
Oh, that's about $409 a linear foot.
okay.
So it's not an inexpensive decking, but we certainly have a whole bunch of decking that's even more expensive than that. So they have it priced to sell. It's real pretty.
Just like me.
We
like
sell
that.
all
The
these
producer liked
products.
that one
We
over
don't
there.
stock the Fiberon products. But we can get it in 2 days all the time. So
call
that's
up.
something you can get at nomaintenancedex.com at 1637 Broad Hollow Road in Farmingdale, New York.
Right at the epicenter. If you needed to find the epicenter of the decking universe, it's right here in Farmingdale. You're with the right people at the Deck Network. Mike, another fantastic
Yeah,
show.
another show. Okay, we're on a roll here. That's it for Fiberon Decking. If you want to get a hold of us, you know where to go. Email us at
Matt at the Deck Network.
mike@thedecknetwork.com. That's it for today's show. Have a great day.
See you later.
Ciao for now.
Bam.